Hello. Hello. My watch is telling me to drink more water. I'm like, maybe I am dehydrated. I don't know. Welcome everyone. This is Kim Ainari, and you have landed at Paradigm Theories. Welcome. I got to check and see if YouTube uploaded my last video. It was a long one. So because I'm kind of just starting out again, they kind of have to check things, make sure I'm not saying anything crazy and something to offend people and talking about a certain flu symptoms and oh gosh. But anyway, I am back and I thought this will probably be not as long video. How is everyone doing? I was trying to check out some things to talk about, and my channel definitely talks about a lot of esoteric different knowledges, and sometimes I would like to come on here if I'm not busy and start talking about things that interest me. Woo. So I don't know how, I'm sorry, I have my iPad so I can kind of look up things, but so I don't know how many of you know about Coast to Coast. They're an amazing website, radio show. There's also Gaia. Most of the people that I follow and are on like the Science Channel, History Channel, Travel Channel have been on Gaia. And it's just, I just like it because of the fact that while I type this in, they have interesting articles. And I don't subscribe to Gaia, but you can, I think they give you like a little free taste of things. If you want to check them out, you can. But I don't even know what's really going on. I just know I watch Jeremy Corbell and George Knapp, and they their podcast is called Weaponize. It's on YouTube, and I believe it's on Apple and some other platforms. So a lot of them have come out, and there's some UFO events or legislation and things that are coming out in the next couple of months. And so I put up there, you guys can follow me on X, that used to be Twitter, and my handle on there is look at my hair. My handle on there is Innari with 2 N's. So there's always things on my feed going on with different things with ancient history and things like that. I don't know. I didn't let anyone know that I was going to be going live, but I am live. I don't know if anyone's going to stop in. I didn't really advertise it, and so it people may have to find it later. But so let's see. I'm kind of wanting to see what's on my feed. Oh, yes. I am definitely going to, in fact, I'll put the link down because I think it came up in this Jesse Michaels. Let me, excuse me. So Jesse Michaels has a great podcast, and I believe he's the one that used to work for Peter Thiel. And so he just uploaded, it's called Alien Mummies Found in Peru, and DNA tests revealed. It's an exclusive documentary. So I'm thinking he spent some time in Peru. He's talked to some experts, and I'm I'm kind of on the fence. I'm not really sure, though. I do believe giants used to walk this earth, and little people, and I feel that a lot of it was covered up. The Smithsonian uh, Library in Washington, D.C. Supposedly has a lot of bones that are from giants, probably from 10 to 12 feet tall people. But they shut that down quickly, and I wonder if anybody will sneak in, take some pictures, or maybe pull one of those out for all of us to see. I'm kidding. But anyway, I'll put that link down because I'm going to be watching Jesse Michaels on that. It is an hour and 22 minutes and some seconds long. And so that's something that I would really like to check out. I find it is amazing that they don't look real. These mummies from Peru look alien. And what the heck? I want to know, and I'm sure other people would want to know as well. We had somebody to stop in. I don't know. Hopefully they'll come back. Come back. So anyway, yes, I didn't finish watching Weaponized. Uh, this is episode number 85. Jeremy Corbell and George Knapp. They are talking about some UFO disclosures still, things that are coming up. And so these are things that interest me. And I'm hoping that I'll put the link down for that and you guys can check that out. And tell me what you think about that. Come back. I've left the comment part of each video that I've done open for you guys. And if you want me to discuss anything, let me know. So those are really two things I'm really interested in. And the last one, these are some long podcasts. There's only so much time in the day, right? And so when I'm sitting and it's midnight and Billy Carson there's another video that Billy was on Sean Ryan's show, who I follow. Sean has some interesting people on. A lot of people don't like him. He's an ex-Navy SEAL. But what I like about Sean, and I have an open mind with him, is that he delves deep into people that are into UFOs, that are talking about a little bit about politics, but behind the scenes of politics that makes sense to me. That people that were at the Soul Foundation, presenters there, SOL Foundation, and you can look that up as well. So, but yeah, so I'll put the link down for those. And I love Billy Carson. It is it's almost 3 hours long. Oh my gosh. That's a long podcast. I may have to wait until tomorrow to see that one, because that one is 3 hours and there's only so much time in the day, right? So let's see what else. So I was going to go on Coast to Coast. Let's see if there's any news. What's in the news? Let's see. They've had some interesting things. So interesting. So an article by Live Science, a Sabu disc. The heck is that? I don't know what a Sabu disc is. So 5,000. Oh, and my Egyptian friend Mock isn't on, but this is a disc. It's actually in the Egyptian Museum. They don't even know how it's made. It looks like a hubcap, but the way it's made, they're not even sure how it was made. I don't even know. When you look at it, you're like, But they're saying here it was discovered in 1936. in the tomb of Sabu, an ancient Egyptian official buried in Saqqara necropolis during the first dynasty period. When it was found, the disc was in pieces. It has since been reconstructed and is in the collection of the Egyptian Museum. Oh, it's in Cairo. I find that really interesting, guys. Um, and so when these types of mysteries, and you're like, wait a minute, how in the world did they make this? How many more disc and ancient artifacts are they finding? There's so much buried, right? There's a lot buried in the sand. Maybe these earthquakes and floods will reveal more. But that's interesting to me. I'm going to be checking that out. I may read some more articles later on, maybe next week from Live Science. It's a great website. And so you guys might be interested in that. So I kind of was peeking on my other channel, which has to do with tarot card reading. And so when I was going to kind of see, like, the last year, it was last year that I checked on it, and YouTube said I had to have 50 subscribers in order to go live. And so when I was checking on it today, it was saying to give them 24 hours and I could go live. So I don't know what's going on there. I'm going to have to go on my YouTube studio to see if politics have changed with YouTube, allowing people to go live that have less than 50 subscribers. I think on my Kim's Tarot, there's only 5. Yeah, I have a long way to go, right? Before I get 50 subscribers. But I figured I'll try to do both. I'll come here and then maybe try to get on my other channel. And because I would really love to do live tarot card readings on that one for people, and kind of keep this one separate and not do that on here. So that's my plan. And I was hoping, I would love to take live calls. I got to find out, I'm sure YouTube has a way to do that where it's not an expense to take international calls and burden me with some kind of financial burden of taking call. I don't know how that works. So I have to do a little bit more research on that. That would be so much fun to go live and for people to call in and we can talk about things. So let's see what else. So as I scroll down, there's a lot. Oh, yes. Anybody that knows Linda Thompson, who I follow on X, I think she's amazing. I love how she talked about she didn't want to, let me see if I can find her post. A lot of us in the UFO community know about Mick West, the debunker. And so that whole situation with Mick West, he just came out of the blue. But it's good to have people like him. I mean, it makes us, some people can't stand him because he actually has helped people change stuff on different people's Wikipedia. And I had a absolute humongous argument with somebody about Wikipedia. And I didn't think this person wouldn't allow me to even discuss how anybody can start a Wikipedia on anyone and put whatever the hell they want to on Wikipedia. And that person, let's say if somebody did that with my name, and that I would not be able to change what they put on my personal Wikipedia. And so there's been many people that have a humongous issue with Wikipedia, like what they did with Lou Elizondo and his page. And in fact, I heard Lou has a bar now. He bought a bar or something. So that's been kind of It's been on my feed, and congrats to Lou. Um, and so Linda was a part of some, I think she was a part of some group of people. You know, we're always looking for different types of people to come in and help us to figure out what the heck we're seeing in the skies, right? We're not sure. And unfortunately, this company also also hired. I don't know if they're all getting paid or just talking about what they're bringing to the table because of a name. But Linda is amazing. She's written so many books, and she found out Mick West was going to be a part of the group, right? And so she's like, "I'm out of here," and I admire her for that because I have humongous issues with the way Mick West has talked about the tic tac, about the aviation pilots that saw something in the water. The tic tac was broke every rule and came out in the New York Post and just blew everybody's mind. Like, what in the world is coming up out of the oceans, right? What are these things? And so the debate is whether they're drones. Are they drones from us? Is this something coming from us? And why would they do that with pilots trying to have these near misses? And a pilot is flying uh, a super jet, right? An F-18, and something's coming up out of the water, dashing in front or on the side of them, almost near misses. And I don't see why our government would do that to hurt humans. I mean, what if it got out of control? So I have issues with that, right? So Linda Thompson she now goes by Linda Research. She is on Twitter. And so I really admire her for like stepping, like, look, I'm out of here because Mick West is a part of this now, and I don't need to be associated with this guy. And I totally am with her on that. Good choice, Linda. That's why I follow you. Let's see. Don't think too much. I was just talking about the Smithsonian. Smithsonian is trending on X right now. I'll get off of that because it's going too much into politics, which I don't want to be too much into politics here on my channel. Let's see. Just see. So, China confirms it has its own UFO task force now. PLA, Unidentified Air Conditions Task Force, the UACTF. I don't know what the PLA stands for. So that's interesting. So China is jumping on board because they're seeing some stuff too, right? Oh, yes, the meteor shower is coming into play. We're going to be seeing that. Is it called Perseid? Or Perseid meteor shower? Guys, correct me in the comments. I'm sure I am botching that. That name of that meteor shower. So I want to come back on tomorrow. Probably will not be as long. I'm hoping I need to do more research because I don't like to come in haphazardly and try to talk about things, especially having to do with UAPs, and there probably something's happening, and I'm not sure what, and I need to find out what that is. And it's one of the reasons why I wanted to listen to Jeremy Corbell and George Knapp on Weaponized on their channel, and see what's going on with that. I'm like, let's keep that up. So first of all, I want to thank everyone. I had a lot of views earlier today. I got to check and see if YouTube did upload it. It was a long YouTube video. There were some people that I follow on IG, and Mock was in there. I wasn't sure if, there's other people too. So I thank you. Please like and subscribe. Um, and as I've always said, if there's anything that you guys want for me to discuss or look at, and then we can come back and talk about it, it has to be on my day off from my work, and we can do that. Okay. And then my other channel, I'm going to see if I can go live. I would love to do live readings for people. And just remember, whenever I do live readings, it is for entertainment purposes only. There's no psychic, intuitive, sensitive, anyone that is 100% on their readings for anyone. And so we have to make sure you keep that in mind. So other than that, guys, it is getting dark. That's why I've had to put the spotlight on me. It's getting dark. It wasn't bright and nice and bright where I didn't have to have a light in here blaring down on my eyes. I appreciate each and every one one of you. You guys have been amazing. And, thank you for sticking with me. And I appreciate that as well. Anything else goes on, oh my goodness, I will let you know, and vice versa. Okay. So I'm going to hop off of here. You're not going to see me anymore, at least on this day of August 12th, 2025. I'll come back tomorrow for a little bit, and I hope everybody is relaxing, you know, chilling, maybe having some tea or a glass of wine, or like me right now, water. I feel really dehydrated. So yes, so relax. It's getting evening time here in Las Vegas, Nevada, and there are people from different parts of the United States and across the pond, different hours. We love each and every one of you, and invite your friends to like and subscribe. All right, guys, take good care of yourselves. Be nice, be happy to others. And I will come back, like I said, tomorrow, and I'm going to look up the Nazca mummies, and let's talk about that. I'll put the link up for you guys to watch Jesse Michael's video so you can kind of educate yourself, because I think he really went in on this one. I have a feeling it's a wonderful job, and it's probably going to be blowing up on my X feed. People that are probably going to try to debunk that, but we'll see. I would like to judge for myself, right? All right, guys. I love each and every one of you. Thanks for stopping by, and have a good night, good day, wherever you're at, and stay safe. All right, bye.